The 7 Keys to Prime Consciousness. Beloved seekers, what you are about to hear is not dogma, nor belief, nor a rigid creed. It is a map, a sacred guide to unlock the boundless radiance of your prime consciousness. These 7 keys are not mere ideas. They are universal forces, ancient and precise, woven into the fabric of existence. They hold the power to transform your perception, awaken your inner sovereignty, and align you with the infinite pulse of creation. You need not believe. You need only listen with an open heart. One by one, we will unveil these keys. And when the final seal is broken, you will emerge transformed. Let us begin. The first key, the remembrance of the One. Beyond the veil of form, before the countless faces of existence, there was only one, not a distant deity, but an infinite awareness. A living essence that breathed itself into being, not to divide, but to know itself in endless reflections. This is the first key, the remembrance of the One, the cornerstone of all wisdom. The ancients spoke of this truth in many tongues. The Egyptians called it Adam, the undivided source. The Vedas named it Brahman, the eternal self. The Kabbalists saw it as Ein Sof, the limitless light. Beneath the illusion of separation, there is no other. You are not apart from the universe. You are the universe, gazing upon itself through the aperture of your soul. To remember the One is to feel this unity in your bones. The tree, the stranger, the silence, the stars, all are you, clothed in different forms. This is not a thought to hold, but a vibration to embody. When you live this truth, fear dissolves, for who is there to fear when all is self? Comparison fades, for there is no other to rival. Time softens, for the eternal knows no ticking clock. To awaken this key, seek stillness, not just a body, but of identity. The ego will cling to its story, whispering, "You are this name, this struggle." But in the silence behind thought, a vast presence emerges, untouched by your personal tale. This is the One. Meditation and contemplation are but tools. The key is your direct experience of unity, the knowing that your breath is the cosmos breathing, that your eyes are the universe seeing itself. When you remember the One, you stop searching for the divine. You realize you have always been it, forgetting yourself only to rediscover your radiance anew. The second key, the law of inner motion. From the stillness of the One arises a sacred stirring, a pulse, an intelligent will to experience. This is the second key, the law of inner motion. All life is movement, not just in the outer world, but within the vast ocean of consciousness. Thoughts ripple, emotions rise, dreams unfold. The universe mirrors this inner dance, for as within, so without. The ancients knew this as the principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything sings. Your emotions are energy in motion. Your thoughts are waves shaping your inner field. Fear is not an enemy, but a current seeking understanding. Inspiration is motion yearning for expression. To master this key is to become the navigator of these currents, not their prisoner. Witness your inner tides without drowning in them. In the East, this is called choiceless awareness, the art of observing without clinging. From this center, you are not the movement but the space through which it flows, like a riverbed guiding the stream. When you align with this law, chaos becomes rhythm, reaction becomes revelation. Your outer life reflects your inner motion. A lost job, a broken heart, a deferred dream, these are surface ripples. The true transformation lies in how you move within. Do you collapse or rise? Do you resist or transmute? Every choice, when conscious, is sacred. Find the eye of the storm within you, a stillness that moves with grace. From this center, your words carry power, your presence becomes magnetic, and your life aligns with the unseen pulse of truth. Ask yourself, what moves within me? What patterns repeat, not as fate, but as unconscious tides? Can I witness them with love and guide them with wisdom? This is the second key. The third key, the architecture of frequency. From motion arises rhythm, and from rhythm, form. This is the third key, the architecture of frequency, the hidden blueprint of reality. Everything, galaxies, thoughts, heartbeats, snowflakes, is woven by vibration. Frequency is the language of prime consciousness, the sacred code that shapes existence. The ancients understood this. In Egypt, sound was a creative force. In Vedic tradition, the universe began with Om, a primal vibration. Modern science echoes this, revealing that matter is but vibrating strings. Your life, your health, emotions, relationships, is sculpted by the frequencies you emit and embrace. Every thought, every belief, is a note in your inner symphony, building the invisible architecture of your reality. You are not a fixed being but an instrument, and the music you play is either unconscious noise or conscious harmony. Most live deaf to their own song, speaking fear and wondering why their world falters, absorbing chaos and wondering why peace eludes them. The awakened soul listens with the heart, sensing the tone behind every moment, the pitch of every intention. To master this key, become a conscious alchemist. Retune your instrument through breath, mantra, intention, or silence. Shift your frequency, and reality reshapes around you. Sacred sounds, chants, gongs, the resonance of amen or wem, are not rituals but technologies, aligning you with the cosmic order. But beware. Dissonant frequencies breed distortion. A mind in conflict or a heart in resentment builds brittle structures that crumble. Pause and ask, what am I broadcasting? What is the frequency of my silence? My anger, my love? Life is not changed by force but by tuning. Your thoughts are notes, your presence a song. Let it be one of harmony, resonating with the sacred geometry of existence, the spiral of galaxies, the golden mean in your face. You are the design made conscious. Sing boldly, and build a world that echoes your highest truth. The fourth key, the power of the inner throne. Every kingdom is ruled from a single point of sovereignty. So it is with you. Beyond the waves of thought, beyond the tides of emotion, lies a center, the inner throne. This is the fourth key, the power of the inner throne, the seat of your divine sovereignty. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a ruler asleep in your own domain. This throne is not claimed by ego or force, but by awakening, through stillness, honesty, and self-mastery. The ancients knew it, the Egyptians as the seed of Ra, the yogis as the self beyond illusion, the mystics as the Christ within. When the throne is abandoned, chaos reigns. When reclaimed, order returns, not just to your life, but to the cosmos you perceive. To sit upon this throne is to govern your energy, guard your attention, and choose your responses with clarity. It is not dominance but alignment, a power that radiates, not conquers. The ego seeks the crown without discipline, but the true sovereign listens to their fears, heals their wounds, and leads with love. From this center you do not react, you respond. You do not waver, you intend. Yet many surrender their throne daily to fear, distraction, or external pressures. Life feels cruel, not because it is, but because they are absent from their seat of power. To reclaim it, begin with presence. Watch your mind. Feel your breath. Speak only what is true. Act only from wholeness. Every moment you do this, you polish the throne, making it yours. When the throne is restored, you embody freedom. You become meaning itself. Life aligns around you, for the sovereign has awakened. Ask, where have I given my power away? How can I return to my center? This is the fourth key. The fifth key, the sacred force of creative will. From the throne flows a radiant power, a force that shapes reality. This is the fifth key, the sacred force of creative will. Not the ego's striving, but the soul's clear, aligned intention. Will is not effort, it is direction. The river flows without struggle, the sun shines without strain. So too, the awakened soul intends, aligns, and creates. This will is born in silence, forged in presence, and ignited by love. The ancients called it theurgy, heka, logos, tapas, a divine force that reshapes reality when aligned with truth. But without the throne, well, fragments, torn between conflicting desires. Only from your center can it become sacred. To wield this will, listen deeply. In stillness, vision emerges. In devotion, it gains strength. In love, it becomes unstoppable. This is not personal ambition, but universal service. When your will serves the whole, the universe amplifies it, for what uplifts all is empowered by the source. Every moment is a creation. Unconscious creators birth contradiction. Conscious creators weave coherence. Your words plant seeds in time. Your focus shapes the formless. Be precise, not afraid, but intentional. Ritualize your becoming. A lit candle, a spoken prayer, a deliberate act. These anchor your will into reality. Feel this fire within you, this unwavering knowing. Let it guide your hands. Shape your words, align your path. You are not a prisoner of fate, but a co-creator of destiny. Declare what is true, act with clarity, and life will listen. This is the fifth key. The sixth key. The celestial pattern of the soul's journey. You are not a random spark adrift in chaos. You are a traveler on a sacred map, guided by the music of your soul. This is the sixth key. The celestial pattern of the soul's journey. Your life is not an accident, but an epic, woven into the cosmic rhythm. The ancients charted this pattern in myths and stars. The hero's journey, the wheel of Dharma, the tree of life. These are mirrors of your soul's evolution: birth, struggle, awakening, return, loss, rebirth. Each cycle refines you, not as punishment, but as alchemy, sculpting you into a vessel for eternity. Astrology, rightly understood, is not control but recognition, a reflection of the rhythm through which your soul dances. You spiral upward, revisiting lessons with greater light. Shadows become teachers, obstacles forges. Ask not, why is this happening? But, what is this calling me to remember? You're both traveler and terrain. Your desires, wounds, and talents are the compass of your unfolding. Dreams, synchronicities, silences, these are breadcrumbs from your higher self. To walk this path is to live mythically, seeing every moment as sacred. Your life is not mundane. It is archetypal, a divine choreography. When you align with this pattern, time bends, synchronicities multiply, and your inner and outer worlds align. You are in flow, not by chance, but by coherence. Trust the spiral. Honor the map written in your breath. This is the sixth key. The seventh key. The return to infinite presence. At the journey's end lies a mystery, subtle and eternal. This is the seventh key. The return to infinite presence, the vastness you never left. It is the silence behind sound, the awareness within your eyes, the source dreaming through your soul. You are this presence, forgotten only to be remembered. This is not a thing to grasp, but a space to surrender into. The ego fears dissolution, but the soul rejoices, for to return is to expand into everything. The mystics named it Atman, Tao, the absolute, but names are only pointers. What you seek, you are. The light you chase shines from within. In this presence, striving ceases. You breathe, and that is enough. You feel, and that is sacred. Yet this is not escape, but reintegration. You bring the formless into form, walking as a flame of truth, speaking with wisdom, loving with infinity. The journey ends where it began, in the stillness of your being. Beloved, these 7 keys are not distant truths, but living forces within you. They ask for your courage, your stillness, your love. Begin now. Sit in silence. Feel your unity. Witness your motion. Tune your frequency. Claim your throne. Wield your will. Honor your journey, and return to presence. You are not here to survive, but to awaken, to shine, to create. Step forward as the divine architect of your reality. The universe is listening. What will you sing?